from the gateway to showbiz glory. This is Hollywood 411.
Harrison, when you think of Miami, you probably think sun, sand, South Beach, right? But Detective Frank Tripp knows a different side. Joining me now, Rex Linn, who plays Frank on CSI Miami. Rex, good to see you, man.
Good to see you, too.
I don't know if people know, but we both kind of have a similar background of our Oklahoma days. I went to school and lived in Oklahoma City.
That's right.
That's where you live.
I just got back from Oklahoma City last night. Got my fill of Johnny's Burgers and barbecue, and I spent most of my adult life in Oklahoma City, and as we were talking earlier, it sure has grown. It's a great place to go back to and visit. It really is.
And is there a better char-grilled burger anywhere?
No.
I don't think so.
Not at all.
We should get free burgers for this somewhere.
I agree.
Okay, let's talk a little work here. CSI Miami, man, congrats, 7 years.
Yeah.
What a great run.
Well, it's been really great. I mean, we're the #1 watch show in the world right now, and we're all getting along. Which is awesome. And, you know, I started on the show on the 16th episode as a guest star, and I'll make this quick. My agent called and said they want you to play a detective for 1 episode, but they want you to audition. And I said, no, I don't want to audition. I played a detective, you know, with Harrison Ford, Kevin Costner, Kurt Russell, and I said, I just have them look at my resume tape.
They know what I can do.
They don't hire off of resume tape. So I went in and read for Joe Chappelle, the executive producer and the director, and he'd just seen Breakdown, a movie I did with Kurt Russell. So we talked about that. And the way they hired me the next day, it takes 8 days to film an episode. So the 7th day, my agent called and said, they want you for 1 more episode. And I said, okay. So, and they established the fact that Horatio, David Caruso's character, and my character, were old acquaintances and didn't care for each other. So I was in his face the whole episode, and unbeknownst to me, the whole crew were going, this bald-headed dude is not going to be back on the show.
He's going to.
So that ended up being 9 episodes, and I just recently finished my 119th episode.
That's crazy. Now, Caruso, I can't think of 2 different figures in real life than David Caruso and you.
Well, you know what? That's interesting you say that, because I think one of the reasons that we're so different, our chemistry works. And David loves to work with me, and I love to work with him. And 90% of the time I'm on the screen, it's with David. And, you know, we're polar opposites.
Yeah.
I mean, he's from the Queens, and I'm from a little town in West Texas. Yeah. And but that chemistry somehow worked, and I think a lot of people recognize that. And so here I am holding, you know, you never know. I mean, every time I open up a script, I'm thinking, you know,
get killed off.
Tripp might get run over by a milk truck. You know, so.
Well, you do have a life and a career outside of CSI. You also did this great little Western, Appaloosa, that's out on DVD now, right?
Yeah, it's really great. If you haven't seen it yet, you should rent it. It's out on DVD now. Directed by Ed Harris, one of our great actors, as you know, and one of our great directors. Also Viggo Mortensen and Renee Zellweger and Jeremy Irons and myself, and it's a great little piece. And so if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's out now. So.
Now, I like talking to you because my accent can come back. I can
There you go.
I can just let it go.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit. I know you have a big passion for barbecue.
Yes, I do.
You like to smoke. You like to cook. Any advice you got for the barbecuing folks around?
The lower the heat and the longer you smoke,
low and long,
the better. Absolutely.
A little known tidbit. I know we both share the Oklahoma City thing, but we were also both members of the chapter of the Oklahoma City Ducks Unlimited, which you ran.
And let me just say this. I don't know if you know this, but now you've had a lot of celebrities on the show, okay? All right. You're looking at the 1987 Oklahoma State Duck Calling Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building.
Baby.
Rex, always good to see you, man.
Great to see you too,
man. We're talking about back home in Oklahoma, and of course you can see Rex Linn on new episodes of CSI Miami, Mondays at 10, 9 Central on CBS, and of course his new movie Appaloosa out on DVD.